sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things and what you're doing. In my head I bring a picture. Since I come home, well my body's been a mess, and the mess with ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come over? So I'm making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Did you have to go to jail and put your house up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you did and catch your ten. Hope you find the right man who fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? You change the color of your hair. Are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine? Did you indulge in all the time while you're still dizzy? And since I don't know, well my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come over? So making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things and what you're doing. In my head I'll bring a picture. Since I come home, well my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come over? So I'm making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, ballet?
Don't think sorry's easily said. Don't try turning tables instead. You've taken lots of chances before, and I ain't gonna give any more. Don't ask me, that's how it goes, 'cause part of me knows what you're thinking. Don't say words you're gonna regret.
Hello everyone, I'm Toge, your friendly AI innovation enthusiast and proud honorary member of the COSTAATT Tech Hub family.
And I'm Hernis, your digital co-host and lifelong learner in the world of knowledge and possibility.
Today we are celebrating 25 years of COSTAATT transforming lives, building communities, and powering the future of Trinidad and Tobago.
A quarter century of excellence. That's a milestone worth celebrating. From humble beginnings to becoming the #1 institution for training nurses, public health professionals, and medical technologists in the nation, COSTAATT has shaped the heartbeat of our healthcare system.
And we don't just lead locally, we innovate globally. Did you know that in 2024, COSTAATT received the Inter-American Development Bank's President's Award for Innovation and Service Excellence?
That's right. Innovation isn't new to COSTAATT. It's part of our DNA. Just take a look at our world-class nursing simulation labs and multi-science laboratories where students learn by doing, solving real-world problems with cutting-edge technology.
And speaking of learning, did you know that 30% of our students are adult learners over the age of 25? That's the spirit of lifelong learning in action.
It's that same commitment to opportunity that makes 88% of COSTAATT graduates employed within 2 years of graduation. From IT to journalism, business, and digital humanities, our alumni are leaders and change agents, driving innovation across industries.
And let's not forget, COSTAATT is home to the only prison-to-college pipeline program in the Caribbean. The Link Up project is a powerful symbol of hope, second chances, and transformation through education.
Beyond our borders, COSTAATT continues to build global connections through more than 8 international university partnerships. Under our strategic pillar, Global Pathways, we're expanding possibilities for students to learn, collaborate, and compete worldwide.
And as we look to the next 25 years, we proudly lead sustainability education in the region with the only dedicated School of Environment, Circular Economy, and Sustainability in the Caribbean.
In 2025, we have launched the COSTAATT Tech Hub and Upskilling Academy. We celebrate not just where COSTAATT has been, but where it's boldly going, into a future of innovation, inclusion, and impact.
Here's to 25 years of excellence, and to the next generation of thinkers, creators, and changemakers who will rise from COSTAATT's halls.
Happy 25th anniversary, COSTAATT, and welcome to the future.
Costat too.
Can't get enough of this drug that they call love. I need to feel like I am home again. You came from above, your wings wider than a dove. I need you, I need you. I can wait another minute, I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. I feel like I am in a daydream. Every moment that I spend with you, with you.
Hello everyone, I'm Toged, your friendly AI innovation enthusiast and proud honorary member of the COSTAATT Tech Hub family.
And I'm Hernis, your digital co-host and lifelong learner in the world of knowledge and possibility.
Today we are celebrating 25 years of COSTAATT transforming lives, building communities, and powering the future of Trinidad and Tobago.
A quarter century of excellence. That's a milestone worth celebrating. From humble beginnings to becoming the #1 institution for training nurses, public health professionals, and medical technologists in the nation, COSTAATT has shaped the heartbeat of our healthcare system.
And we don't just lead locally, we innovate globally. Did you know that in 2024, COSTAATT received the Inter-American Development Bank's President's Award for Innovation and Service Excellence?
That's right. Innovation isn't new to COSTAATT. It's part of our DNA. Just take a look at our world-class nursing simulation labs and multi-science laboratories where students learn by doing, solving real-world problems with cutting-edge technology.
And speaking of learning, did you know that 30% of our students are adult learners over the age of 25? That's the spirit of lifelong learning in action.
It's that same commitment to opportunity that makes 88% of COSTAATT graduates employed within 2 years of graduation. From IT to journalism, business, and digital humanities, our alumni are leaders and change agents, driving innovation across industries.
And let's not forget, COSTAATT is home to the only prison-to-college pipeline program in the Caribbean. The Link Up project is a powerful symbol of hope, second chances, and transformation through education.
Beyond our borders, COSTAATT continues to build global connections through more than 8 international university partnerships. Under our strategic pillar, Global Pathways, we're expanding possibilities for students to learn, collaborate, and compete worldwide.
And as we look to the next 25 years, we proudly lead sustainability education in the region with the only dedicated School of Environment, Circular Economy, and Sustainability in the Caribbean.
In 2025, we have launched the COSTAATT Tech Hub and Upskilling Academy. We celebrate not just where COSTAATT has been, but where it's boldly going, into a future of innovation, inclusion, and impact.
Here's to 25 years of excellence, and to the next generation of thinkers, creators, and changemakers who will rise from COSTAATT's halls.
Happy 25th anniversary, COSTAATT, and welcome to the future.
Please remain standing for the invocation. Dear God, we have gathered here this afternoon to celebrate another year of success and achievement for which we give our heartfelt thanks. We thank you especially for our graduates on their successful completion of several semesters of hard work. We ask you to bestow on them courage, strength, commitment, and wisdom as they embark on another phase of their lives. We pray they will use the knowledge, competencies, and skills they gained during their tenure at COSTAATT to make a difference in their communities, country, region, and world. May they and all those who supported them during their studies, parents, guardians, spouses, and other relatives, faculty, administrators, and support staff be richly blessed. We thank you for them all and now invite your holy presence to be with us and guide us through these proceedings, at the end of which we pray that you would take us to our respective destinations safely. Amen.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson, and thanks to the members of the COSTAATT Voice and Jazz Ensemble and the Ecstasy Steel Orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Helen Williams Cumberbatch, Vice President of Student Affairs. And as we celebrate our 25th anniversary, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to our 2025 graduation ceremony. I now ask that you take a few moments to listen to the safety briefing.
Welcome to the Bougainville Auditorium at the Center of Excellence. While at the Center of Excellence, your health and safety is of utmost importance to us. We have no planned emergency drills today. In the event you heard the alarm, which is a loud ringing sound, we kindly ask that you proceed briskly in an orderly fashion to the marked exits located to the northern side of this auditorium. Once outside, head east along the building, exiting through the emergency gate, where you would make a left heading north along Macoya Road to our muster point, located at Constantine Park. You will be assisted to the muster point by our security personnel, who would be outfitted in high visibility vests. There you will await further instructions. In the event the hazard or hazards prevents us from going to our primary muster point, then we will be directed to our secondary muster point, located at Car Park A, which is to the western side. Please do not re-enter the auditorium until authorized to do so by an emergency response personnel. Our washroom facilities are located on the northern side of this hall. This is a smoke-free building. Therefore, you are kindly asked to refrain from smoking. Thank you, and have a great day.
The COSTAATT College song was composed and arranged by two former members of the COSTAATT community who are no longer with us, but will always be remembered for their significant contributions to the development of the college. The lyrics were written by the late Glenda Charles Harris, former chair of the Department of Environmental Studies, and the arrangement was done by the late Wayne Bruno, former senior lecturer in the Department of Fine and Performing Arts. I now invite all members of the COSTAATT community, the graduating class of 2025, management, faculty, staff, students, and alumni to stand and join us as the COSTAATT Voice and Jazz Ensembles lead us in singing the college song. The lyrics to the song can be seen on screen. Thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Today, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the acting president of COSTAATT, Dr. Naseem Koilas, who will preside over today's proceedings. I now invite Dr. Koilas to deliver the welcome and charge for the 2025 graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Naseem Koilas.
Thank you, Dr. Williams-Cumberbatch. Senator, the Honorable Professor Emeritus Prakash Prasad, Minister of Tertiary Education and Skills Training, Mr. James Walker, Group CEO of Aventa and today's keynote speaker, representatives of the Ministry of Tertiary Education and Skills Training and other government agencies, industry partners, sponsors, and today's special awards, management, faculty and staff of COSTAATT, representatives of other higher education institutions, members of the COSTAATT Student Council, parents, relatives, friends, specially invited guests, other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, today's special honorees, members of the 2025 graduating class. Good afternoon and welcome to all. Graduation is a celebration of a dream realized, and graduates, today we celebrate you, your dreams, your vision, your successes. It is your dedication, sacrifices, long nights, and early mornings that have brought us to this moment. We are incredibly proud of you. You are here today, not just because of your intellectual ability, but because of your tenacity, your resilience, and your determination. Today, you officially become part of COSTAATT's legacy. As we celebrate our 25th anniversary, I must mention a few defining moments and key persons who shaped the course of our journey. It all began 25 years ago when COSTAATT was established through the amalgamation of 7 tertiary institutions. Our first campus site was at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex, or as we all call it, the Mount Hope Hospital, where COSTAATT classes were facilitated. It was only in 2005 that we relocated to the city campus on Melville Lane, Port of Spain, the place that came to be our first dedicated home. In the ensuing years, 6 of the 7 tertiary institutions were reassigned, and COSTAATT remained with the Nehurst colleges, which formed the core of the COSTAATT experience and laid the foundation for future successes over 2 decades ahead. As a young institution, COSTAATT experienced many firsts, some of which were unimaginable, to say the least. My colleagues and I would never forget the joy we experienced when, in 2010, we were awarded accredited status by the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago. Imagine, COSTAATT, not the biggest fish in the pond, became the first tertiary institution in the country to achieve this significant milestone. This was the culmination of years of dedicated teamwork, which brought the leadership, faculty, staff, and students together, all with the aim of ensuring that your global pathways would be limitless. In 2012, Cabinet granted approval for the allocation of 30 acres of land in Chaguanas to construct COSTAATT's purpose-built main campus, another defining moment in the college's history. Today, this campus houses our state-of-the-art multi-science lab and nursing simulation lab, and it is the heart of our vision for academic excellence. We envision further expansion of our Chaguanas campus to meet the evolving and emerging national and regional development needs through the delivery of socially responsive and innovative educational programs. To some onlookers, the history of this campus is uninspiring, but the Chaguanas campus, our first purpose-built campus, represents decades of struggle, persistence, and achievement. It is our home. Former Minister Fazal Karim, who was instrumental in securing the land in Chaguanas, would recount the history of the site as former Caroni lands and suggested that a campus on those same lands would represent a tectonic shift in ideology from cane fields to brain fields. At COSTAATT, we envision unending possibilities for our students and graduates, where your ideas, solutions, and innovations would transform the Twin Island Republic. COSTAATT continues to demonstrate unwavering commitment to national development through our diverse and niche programs. Ours is a legacy of shaping minds, strengthening communities, and transforming lives. As we honor you, our graduates, we remind you that you are now part of our story. You carry the same spirit of tenacity and purpose that has defined COSTAATT since its inception. To reference our many accomplishments and not speak of our dear Dr. Paul would be a grave oversight. Jillian Paul is intrinsically woven in every fiber of our history. She was one of our founders and an educator whose contribution was critical to the very establishment and success of COSTAATT. Her life was a testament to the transformative power of education. A visionary leader, Dr. Paul held the position of Chief Executive Officer, Vice President of Academic Affairs, and President of COSTAATT before her retirement in 2022 and her subsequent passing in 2024. So as we proudly commemorate our 25 years of transforming lives through accessible, impactful education, I am pleased to announce the establishment of the Dr. Jillian Paul Award for Academic Excellence and Community Service. At the 2026 graduation ceremony, we will confer the inaugural award. Each year, through this award, we will recognize the accomplishments of an outstanding graduate who excelled academically, fostered a sense of community through co-curricular engagement, and placed high value on service to others, a tribute to Dr. Paul's enduring legacy. As one of the largest public tertiary institutions in Trinidad and Tobago, COSTAATT's vision remains ambitious but focused. And as we look towards the next 25 years, our future plans are rooted in our continued commitment to lead to an accessible, student-first institution of higher learning. We continue to work to align the institutions with the emerging needs of our communities, our nation, our region, and the wider world by modernizing our programs to ensure our students are critical thinkers who are digitally proficient and globally ready. We are excited to continue partnering with the Ministry of Tertiary Education and Skills Training under the leadership of the Honorable Minister. You, our students, our graduates, the many individuals whose lives have been transformed by our dedicated faculty and staff remain our greatest achievement to date. You must now continue to transform lives as you carry the title of COSTAATT alumni. As you take the next steps, remember that your success will depend not only on opportunity or intellect, but on your perseverance, your passion, your resilience, and your consistency. These are the strengths that will carry you through challenges and propel you through extraordinary achievements. To our faculty and staff, thank you for your unwavering commitment and your dedication to excellence. You remain the backbone of this institution, aptly referred to by our colleagues at the Ken Gordon School, the little engine that could. To the relatives and friends who supported our graduates, Thank you for your encouragement, your sacrifices, and belief in their potential to succeed. And finally, to the class of 2025, on behalf of the entire COSTAATT community, I extend my warmest congratulations to every one of you. May your careers be meaningful, your opportunities abundant, and your impact profound. We are proud of you. We are inspired by you and excited for the future you will help to create. I now bid you congratulations and happy 25th anniversary to our entire COSTAATT community. Now, by the power vested in me and on the recommendation of the respective academic faculties of COSTAATT, I hereby declare that degrees and diplomas will be awarded on this day, the 22nd day of November 2025, to those persons who have satisfactorily demonstrated evidence of competency in their respective fields. To honor these recipients, I now declare the 2025 graduation ceremony formally open. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have with us today Senator the Honorable Professor Emeritus Prakash Prasad, Minister of Tertiary Education and Skills Training. Minister Prasad will now deliver his address, and he will now join me. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Minister to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. Before I say anything else, let me express our congratulations to the Center of Excellence, COSTAATT, hosting this 25th graduation ceremony in the Center of Excellence. 25 years, let's give them a round of applause. Dr. Naseem Koilas, Acting President of COSTAATT, Mr. James Walker, CEO and Chairman of the Aventa Group, and this afternoon's keynote speaker, representatives of MTEST and other government agencies, Mr. John Outridge, Chief Executive of the National Payment and Innovation Company of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Baldat Ramkisoon, General Manager, Human Resources, Republic Bank Limited, Ms. Jenna Sandiford Mondi, President, Library Association of Trinidad and Tobago, Ms. Anushka Sami, Senior Business Relationship Manager, ACCA, Mr. Andrew Beard, Treasurer, the Radiographers Board of TNT, the Management Faculty and Staff of COSTAATT, and of course the distinguished Vice Presidents gracing the stage here, representatives of other higher education institutions, members of the COSTAATT Student Council, parents, relatives, friends, and specially invited guests, members of the media, today's special honorees, members of the 2025 graduating class, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, buenos dias. The Nobel laureate, poet and playwright, Derek Walcott said, break a vase, and the love that reassembles the fragments is stronger than the love which took its symmetry for granted. I want you to contemplate on that a bit as we go forward. For Laureate Walcott's words remind us that beauty is often born from reconstruction. And if I may offer an analogy, we are a people who know how to rebuild after storms and high winds. In fact, many of us here, or some of us would know, that sometimes during the night of Diwali, when we spend hours lighting the diyas, and a strong wind will come, we have that fortitude to light it again and become strong in belief. So every hurricane season, every high wind teaches us that even when winds scatter or out what we have carefully lit or raged, we pick up the pieces, restore what matters, and often create something sturdier than before. In that same spirit, today represents not just the culmination of your studies, but a powerful act of reassembling your own fragments, namely your sacrifices, your late nights, your doubts, and your determination, thus reassemble it into a stronger future, more brilliant than anything that came before. And your motto says, forward forever, going forward. Today, graduates, and I take the liberty of addressing you as graduates, because in a short while you you go from graduates to graduates, in the same theme, and the thoughts of moving forward. Your dreams in motion. Many of you took risk, academic, financial, or emotional, to arrive here in your regalia. And, Dr. Coilas, I'm impressed with your gowns at COSTAATT. I'll have to remind UTT that maybe they need to upgrade theirs. You are here, graduates, because you dare to dream. You remain steadfast in hope. You held firm the belief in yourself and in your purpose. And now you stand ready to embrace the future with courage. At the Ministry of Tertiary Education and Skills Training, we recognize that the future of Trinidad and Tobago depends on the talent, resilience, and innovation of our people. That is why our work continues to prioritize widening access to tertiary education, strengthening accreditation and quality assurance systems, and aligning skills development with the demands of the national and global economies. With the national development priorities in mind, the Ministry also continues to work with our agencies, employer groups, registration and accreditation agencies to update occupational standards and to promote pathways from TVET to higher education, in effect, to implement a continuum in tertiary education. In addition, we are consulting with students and the student council bodies to ensure that their concerns, challenges, and aspirations are taken into account. And in fact, one of the first sort of acts I performed when I came to this office was to meet with scholars to hear their concerns. And I continue to meet with students on a one-on-one basis to hear their concerns. And it is important that we listen to students. The results of the aforementioned consultative interactions will be inputs to the Ministry's review of the policies on online learning, the use of artificial intelligence, scholarships, bursaries, and GATE, among other policies. We are intent on building a workforce not only for today's job, but for tomorrow's industry. Industries driven by technology, creativity, sustainability, and human-centered innovation. Yes, graduates, you are central to this transformation. Knowledge is no longer just a competitive advantage, it's a national asset. And therefore, each and every one of you form part of the national asset. As we navigate this new era, it is important to recognize that artificial intelligence is reshaping nearly every sector, from healthcare to finance to creative industries, and also even to the fake industries. I say no more on that. But this promise will only be realized if we build strong frameworks that ensure AI systems are used responsibly, ethically, and transparently. This is why the Ministry is actively engaged in discussions on digital readiness, data literacy, and standards that protect citizens while empowering them. For we view AI as an assistive technology. And we looked at AI that way, not to replace humans, but rather to assist humans in their jobs, to be more efficient. The future, therefore, demands not just technological adoption, but thoughtful stewardship. And graduates like you will play a defining role in how these tools enhance rather than replace humans or our humanity. The theme for this year, dream, hope, believe, embrace the future, must be your roadmap. You must continue to dream because there is no progress without dreams which come from imagination. You must always continue to hope because hope sustains effort even when the path is uncertain and difficult. And I tell you from personal experience, never give up when one door closes. Believe you me, another better door will open for you. And therefore, you should believe there is no success without that conviction that things will get better. Embrace the future, because change is constant, as we say. The only constant is change. And those who face it boldly will shape it. We live in a world shifting at extraordinary speed. Artificial intelligence is reshaping the workplace, the study, the universities, the schools, etc. Climate change is demanding new solutions. Global cultures are interacting more deeply than ever. These changes can bring about anxiety, but they also bring about opportunity. The question is not whether the future will come. Surely it will come. The question is whether we will embrace it with readiness and resolve. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember that the most powerful tool you're carrying into the world is not your degree. And COSTAATT's degree is very valuable, I say so. But your ability to keep growing, keep adapting, and keep believing in your capacity to make a difference. I also want to recognize and appreciate the families, guardians, mentors, and lecturers whose unwavering support would have carried you graduates to this point and this moment. So today, your triumph, as well as your individual success, is a child of collective effort and sacrifice. Always remember that success is a collective effort, not individual. And President Barack Obama did say something to that effect. Again, congratulations to the COSTAATT graduating class of 2025. May your next steps be filled with purpose and extraordinary achievements. So as I conclude, I urge you to stand tall with resolve and commitment and to be the change you want to see. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for your inspiring address. We at COSTAATT appreciate your commitment to empowerment through education. We are truly grateful for your presence on this special day, and I would like to now present you with a token of our appreciation. Thank you, Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, I am privileged to introduce today's keynote speaker, Mr. James Walker. Mr. James Walker is the group CEO of Aventa, a regional pharmaceutical distributor and manufacturer with reach throughout the English and Dutch-speaking Caribbean. He was previously the Chief Strategy Officer of Agostini Limited. Prior to that, he was a Vice President of a state-owned enterprise in the energy sector. Before returning home to Trinidad and Tobago, he was a senior manager at McKinsey & Company based in London and Panama, and business developer at BP. In addition to his work at Aventa, he works with a number of non-profit entities with a focus on education and equity. James holds a master's in international and development economics from Yale University and an undergraduate degree from Rice University. Please join me in welcoming James Walker to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Minister, Acting President Dr. Coilas, members of the board, faculty and staff, families and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025, good afternoon to you and congratulations. More than 900 of you graduating, ready to move future forward. I'm sure this day means a lot to you, and this day actually means a lot to me as well. Because truth be told, COSTAATT has been part of my journey as well for nearly 20 years. So from 2007 to 2009, I used to lecture at COSTAATT, and I joined when I was 23. Fresh out of Yale University with a master's, I was working at BP Trinidad, and at 4:45 I would run down the street to get to the city campus to hit a 5 to 8 p.m. class. Similar to how I ran in the compound today because I was a little bit late with traffic and I was hustling. But that side hustle, back then, it paid $6,000 a month. And I was 23, that was a lot of money. And I was very happy to be at COSTAATT. And every time I crossed through that doors, it was a new mode. Out from the BP mode and into the COSTAATT mode. But what I quickly realized was that my side hustle was nothing compared to the hustle of the students that I had the extreme pleasure of working with. I taught micro and macroeconomics, and I also developed a course, the first course at COSTAATT in environmental economics. I had business students. I also had students in a program from WASA who were studying water and water resource management. And I remember walking into that class on the first day in the WASA class. I was definitely either the youngest or the second youngest. And a lady came up to me and said, well, you know, you can't give me no homework because you went to school with my son in St. Mary's, you know. And she started to give me talk from day one. And that broke the ice very quickly. But those classes changed the way how I saw education. Because I'd been surrounded at Yale and at Rice by students who had every advantage and privilege that you could imagine. But at COSTAATT, that's when I met people who were juggling full-time jobs, family commitments, and late-night assignments. And sometimes they would call and say, listen, I can't leave my area right now because I cannot get out of this space. They didn't have time to be entitled. They were busy surviving, building themselves, and very importantly, showing up. I also had mentors at COSTAATT who shaped me. Dr. Millett is definitely one of them. Wayne Bissou, who supervised me. The admin team at COSTAATT, hopefully it's still like that now, but back then worked like clockwork and kept this institution buzzing. And I see that same spirit today in leaders who I've been engaging with over the last few years, like Dr. Nurse, Fayola Nicholas, Dr. Cumberbatch, and others. COSTAATT has evolved, but I don't think it's lost its heartbeat. It's thinking ahead, it's building partnerships, it's creating pathways for the next generation. That's what future forward looks like. It shouldn't be a slogan, but it should be a mindset, and it should be evidenced by execution. And I'll confess I've been trying to come back and teach for a while, but they're not letting me back in, so I'm not really sure. But I found other ways to stay close. 3 years ago, I co-founded the Leadership Academy for kids who run clubs in secondary schools. And I'm working with COSTAATT this year to expand this nationwide. So we have programs in South and North coming up in the next 2 weeks' time. I've been a guest on an Innovation Cafe event, and I've even taken interns from COSTAATT into Aventa, the company that I do have the pleasure of leading. One of my interns was so special, we hired him full-time. He's graduating here today, Akeem. Well done. So yes, this place is special to me. It's very personal to me. So when I think of Future Forward, I think of what I learned at the city campus. And I didn't learn from the city campus like you learned. I didn't learn from textbooks or assignments. I learned from the people. I learned from the students. And so today, instead of imparting lessons, because that sounds too much like a lecture, and they're not letting me back anyway, I'm just going to share 3 reflections instead. And these things have stayed with me since my time at COSTAATT. Live boldly, think deeply, and hustle with heart. So when I was an undergraduate at Rice, I interviewed for and got accepted to a program on innovation and leadership, and it was fully paid. not by me, in Singapore and Japan. And I didn't think to apply initially because I figured I wouldn't be chosen for something like that. But I got through and I went. And this was in 2004. And people were on a bullet train in Japan watching TV on their phones in 2004. And I had a Me Too. Maybe I didn't even have a Me Too. And my mind exploded. And I said, well, if I'm here, I'll go in anywhere. And that was the moment I stopped being afraid of my own potential. Many of you may not fully grasp what you have done. You finished a degree, yes. But more importantly, you've proven to yourself that you can do hard things. You've proven to yourself that you could do something hard. I don't remember, I was watching a program this morning with my daughter about a David Attenborough program about the Earth, and I studied geology. And I thought to myself, wow, 20 years ago, I would definitely remember when the Devonian period was. I can't remember that now. I don't remember what I learned 20 years ago. But what I learned 20 years ago was how to do something hard. And that's what you guys have done now. The next step isn't about luck or about opportunity. It's about believing you belong in the room, that your ideas matter, and that your story deserves space. Don't live in fear of being you. Don't live in fear of what you could achieve. And don't be fearful of fully exploring who you are and what you really want, deep down. Understanding your intrinsic motivations, your passions, and your strengths are super, super important. So live boldly. The second thought would be to think deeply. So here's a little teaching secret. All the faculty on that side are going to know this immediately. So when I first started teaching at COSTAATT, I was fresh. I would ask a question in the class. 2 seconds later, dead silence, I would answer the question. And then one day I decided to wait. 10 seconds, 15 seconds, crickets. It felt like forever until someone spoke up. Carefully, thoughtfully, and sometimes surprising me. I learned that silence isn't empty. Silence is a space being made for courage. And in life, you need to make room for silence, for stillness, for retreat. Every year around my birthday, which is in a couple of weeks' time, I would take a couple of days to turn off my phone, to go to somewhere in the back of a rima, to pray, to reflect, to sleep. It's how I reset and clear the noise, listen to God and my own thoughts again. When you make space for silence, you give yourself permission to rediscover who you really are. So create opportunities for yourself to think deeply and then luxuriate in those moments. The third one, hustle with heart. So what I admired most about COSTAATT students, like I mentioned before, was the sheer determination to move forward. Whether it was a mother working shifts, a technician finishing assignments at 2 a.m. emailing me, or a young person pushing through self-doubt because they never did anything like this before. That spirit is and was and will be powerful. COSTAATT students, certainly the ones that I've interacted with, hustle with heart, with purpose. Hustle isn't about the grind. It's about building something meaningful to you. It's about saying, I'm not waiting for that system to change. I'm changing myself to meet that moment. The COSTAATT hustle is the Trinidad and Tobago hustle we could all be proud of. It's creativity under constraint. Carry that with you because it's what's keep moving the future forward. In closing, as we celebrate 25 years of COSTAATT, I hope you remember this. You've proven to yourself now that talent, drive, and courage live within you right here and with you all right here. And now, the future of Trinidad and Tobago and the future of this region needs exactly what you bring. Your authentic selves, your ideas, your drive, and your love. So as you step forward from this chapter, live boldly, think deeply, and hustle with heart. Because that's what it means to move future forward. And before I close, I just want to give you all a chance. Graduates, if you could just stand up for me 1 second, I'll pretend like I'm a teacher again. Every graduate, please stand up. And I want you to give yourselves a round of applause for what you have done in the last few years. And can I get the parents and friends and faculty and specially invited guests to give our graduates a huge round of applause for what they've done. All right, thank you all, and congratulations.
Thank you, James, for joining us on this significant occasion and for delivering a very engaging keynote address, which I'm sure has resonated with everyone present here today. I now invite you to receive a token to express our appreciation. And I did not know that James was one of ours. Every year, the COSTAATT Partnership Award is presented at our graduation in public recognition of valued and long-standing collaborations that have contributed significantly to the development of the institution and its students. In 2025, COSTAATT transitioned to a cashless operation, an important milestone in our digital transformation agenda. The COSTAATT Goes Cashless initiative was designed to enhance efficiency, transparency, and security in all financial transactions across the college's campuses. This transformation was made possible through the partnership and support of Republic Bank Limited and the National Payment and Innovation Company of Trinidad and Tobago. Both organizations played a pivotal role in preparing the COSTAATT community for this change. Their initiatives ensured financial inclusion, providing opportunities for unbanked students to open accounts and to gain access to financial services. I now invite Mr. John Outridge, Chief Executive Officer of the National Payment and Innovation Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited, and Mr. Baldat Ramkisoon, General Manager, Human Resources of Republic Bank Limited, to receive the COSTAATT Partnership Award. Thank you, Mr. Outridge and Mr. Ramkisoon. We look forward to our continued partnership. The second presentation this afternoon is the Library Association of Trinidad and Tobago's Academic Excellence Award. This year, it is being presented to the student with the highest GPA in the Associate in Applied Science degree, Library and Information Studies. I now invite the President of LAT, Mrs. Jenna Sandiford-Mondi, to present the award to this year's recipient. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the 2025 LAT Top Graduate Award, Ms. Leah Henley. you, Leah. We will now present the ACCA Accounting Award for Academic Excellence, honoring the graduate with the highest GPA in the Bachelor of Arts in Accounting. I now invite Anushka Sami, Senior Business Relationship Manager, ACCA, to present the award. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Shakira Jones. The final award this afternoon will be presented by the Radiographers Board of Trinidad and Tobago in recognition of outstanding performance at the External Radiography Examination. The award is named in honor of Wilma Collins, former chair of COSTAATT's Radiography Department, who played a major role in establishment of the Council of Professions related to medicine, the Radiographers Board, and the Society of Radiographers of Trinidad and Tobago. I now invite Mr. Andre Baird, Assistant Secretary, Treasurer of the Radiographers Board of Trinidad and Tobago, to present the award. Thank you, Andrew. And please join me in congratulating the recipients of the 2025 Wilma Collins Award of Excellence, Nima Rahman, Karina Rampasad, and Travis Ali. Thank you to the representatives of LAT, ACCA, and the Radiographers Board of Trinidad and Tobago, and congratulations to our awardees. Just a little housekeeping before I continue. With the driver of PCF 2282, kindly move your vehicle. That's PCF 2282. Thank you. Today, we will confer 889 degrees, diplomas, and certificates. The deans of the respective academic schools will join the acting president to congratulate the graduates as they cross the stage. Mrs. Sophia Edward Knox, Mrs. Andrea Peters Chandler, and Mrs. Kim Kendall De Silva of the Digital Media and Communication Department will announce the names. Because the last graduate in line is just as important as the first, we ask the audience to remain seated during this process. Graduates, please note that your photograph will be taken as you cross the stage. Please pause briefly with me so our photographs can capture the moment. Photographers. On exiting the stage, kindly return to your respective seats. Thank you. I now invite Mrs. Lalita Ramalal Chokut, the Dean of the School of Workforce Enhancement and Development, to join me to announce the conferment of degrees.
Madam Acting President, on behalf of the faculty of COSTAATT, I am pleased to recommend that these candidates be granted the Bachelor of Science degree, the Bachelor of Arts degree, the Bachelor of Business Administration degree, the Bachelor of Social Work degree, the Bachelor of Music degree, the Associate of Applied Arts degree, the Associate of Science degree, the Associate of Applied Science degree, the Postgraduate Diploma, the Advanced Diploma, diplomas, and certificates.
I missed it. Thank you. On the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer upon you the Bachelor of Science degree, the Bachelor of Arts degree, the Bachelor of Business Administration degree, the Bachelor of Social Work degree, the Bachelor of Music degree, the Associate of Applied Science degree, the Associate of Science degree, the Associate of Arts degree, the Advanced Diploma, the Postgraduate Diploma, diplomas, and certificates with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. I now hand over the proceedings to the Digital Media and Communication team for the distribution of diplomas.
Bachelor of Arts in Graphic Design, Misha Aman, graduating magna cum laude. Graduating top of her class and this year's associate degree valedictorian, Mercedes Mohammed, graduating with highest honors. Associate of Applied Science in Journalism and Public Relations, Jennifer Valentine, graduating with honors. Associate of Arts in Spanish, graduating with honors, Nyasha Sadlu. Bachelor of Arts in Literature and Communication, graduating magna cum laude, Andrea Can. Bachelor of Arts in Graphic Design, graduating cum laude, Ronaldo Alexander. Now we will have all of the other students from the Ken Gordon School. Bachelor of Arts in Graphic Design, Saskia Lifoon. Graduating magna cum laude, Azam Mohammed.
As you leave me, please would you close the door? And don't forget what I told you. Just 'cause you're right, that don't mean I'm wrong. Another shoulder.
Graduating cum laude, Tashura Pierre Alexander. Shaim Prosper. Jonathan Rampasad, graduating cum laude. Diploma in Advertising and Promotions, Nigel Thomas. Nigel is COSTAATT staff, by the way. Associate of Applied Science in Graphic Design, Nikisha Alexander, graduating with high honors. Also graduating with high honors, Maya Dabik. Graduating with honors, Danielle John. Brianna Noriega. Graduating with honors, Neela Ramchatan. Certificate in Graphic Design, Claire Marie Bob. Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, Kevion John. Graduating cum laude, Simone Rampasad. Associate of Applied Science in Journalism and Public Relations, Denicia Batiste. Destiny Brown. Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communication. Graduating summa cum laude, Vermala Balkaran. Graduating magna cum laude, Vern Extavo. Graduating cum laude, Akina Gonzalez. Jermaine Palmer Jones, graduating cum laude. Jalicia Mapp. Graduating magna cum laude, Sumita Tilak. Thank you, Ms. Jack. I now invite Dean McGowan Santana. School of Business and Digital Technologies. We are going to announce, just like we did before, the academic awardees first. Associate of Applied Science in Management with Accounting, Colonel Beckles, graduating with high honors. Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration, Jason Dover, graduating with highest honors. Bachelor of Business Admin in Human Resource Management. Magna cum laude, Shalana Mills. Bachelor of Arts in Accounting, graduating magna cum laude, Shakira Jones. Associate of Applied Science. We have a couple people from the Ken Gordon School. So Associate of Applied Science in Advertising and Promotions. You will, yes, just. Certificate in Music Performance, Joseph Williams.
Bachelor of Science in Information Technology General, Marlon Villarroel, graduating magna cum laude. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology Operating Systems Management, Lennox Roberts, with high honors. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology Networking, Dean Phillips, graduating cum laude, academic awardee. Associate of Applied Science in Library and Information Studies, Leah Hanley, with high honors, academic awardee. Bachelor of Business Administration in Management and Entrepreneurship, Angelina Ankai, graduating magna cum laude, academic awardee. Associate of Science in Management Studies for the Protective Services, Taran Jairam, with honors, academic awardee. Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing, Adriel Mohammed, graduating cum laude, academic awardee. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology General, Michael Caruth. Alexia Davis, Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology General, Alexia Davis, graduating with high honors. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology General, Cheyenne Holder, graduating with honors. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology General, John Lucas, graduating with high honors. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology General, Dinesh Maraj. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology General, Jeremy Suku. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology General, Priya Inderman, graduating with honors. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology General, Chevelle Thomas. Bachelor of Science and Information Technology Networking, Iman Batiste. Bachelor of Science and Information Technology Networking, Christopher Mohais, graduating cum laude. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology, Information Systems Development, Richard Francis. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology, Operating Systems Management, Joel Asun, graduating with honors. Associate of Applied Science in Library and Information Studies, Kadeen McKenna, graduating with honors. Associate of Applied Science in Library and Information Studies, Kyla Patrick, graduating with honors. Certificate Program in Records Management, Kizzy Jacob Hamilton. Bachelor of Arts in Accounting, Karishma Bechan, graduating cum laude. Anissa Ash Barker, graduating cum laude. Desiree George, graduating cum laude. Nathifa Hazel. Nicole Ling. Marina Ramsaran. Rolinda Vincent, graduating cum laude. Lupe Nicholas, graduating cum laude. Jayesia Williams, graduating cum laude. Bachelor of Business Administration in Management and Entrepreneurship, Liana Ali, graduating cum laude. Tahira Abdul Latif. Associate of Applied Science and Business Administration, Renisia Afat. Melanie Baldeo Puran, graduating with honors. Caitlin Batu, graduating with high honors. Deja Bridgman, graduating with honors. Julissa Dillon, graduating with high honors. Daniela Drayton. Michelle Mayun, graduating with high honors. Janelle Maxwell. Akim Noelian, graduating with high honors. Angelana Noriega, graduating with honors. Janelle O'Connor. Anuradha Ramjog, graduating with highest honors. Crystal Sobers. Bachelor of Business Administration and Human Resource Management, Amy Bisessa, graduating cum laude. Renee Delaire, graduating magna cum laude. Bachelor of Business Administration in Management and Entrepreneurship, Unaviti Prasad. Bachelor of Business Administration in Management and Entrepreneurship, Ikiba Hamilton Birch, graduating magna cum laude. Liana Gobin. Imani Johnson, graduating cum laude. Renata Lutu Singh, graduating cum laude. Janice Hingson. Kasifa Kelly. Nakisha Humphrey, graduating cum laude. Stefan Mansing, graduating cum laude. Atiba Cooper. Ayana Marshall, graduating cum laude. Bachelor of Business Administration and Marketing, Mark Braffett. Hima Samaru Baliram, graduating cum laude. Associate of Applied Science and Marketing, Tanika Seeley. Associate of Applied Science in Management with Accounting, Chelsea Mohan. Associate of Science in Management, Fareed Ali. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology, General Lennox Roberts, graduating with high honors. Lennox Roberts. Kishav Maraj, graduating with honors.
Thank you, Dr. Magawan Santana. You may have your seat. of Environment, Circular Economy, and Sustainability. We will first have our special awardees. Ms. Wilson beat me Ted before I even called her nice, eh? All right, so Bachelor of Arts in Occupational Safety and Health, graduating cum laude, Hannah Suklao. Bachelor of Science in Water and Wastewater Management, Service and Technology, graduating cum laude, Nicholas Norville. Associate of Applied Science in Environmental Management, Carrie-Ann Gibson, graduating with honors. Associate of Applied Science in Occupational Safety and Health, Imara Ramguli Castillo. Bachelor of Science in Water and Wastewater Management, Service and Technology, Rory Boudou. Bachelor of Science in Biology, Pre-Med, Philip Worrell. Associate of Science in Biology, Aliyah Paris. Associate of Science in Biology, Justin Wilson. Thank you so much, Ms. Wilson. I now invite Dr. Millett to come forward. School of Liberal Arts, Education, and Digital Humanities. We will begin with the academic awardees. Selena Ali. Christiane Thompson, Bachelor of Social Work in Social Work. Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, graduating cum laude, Brent Nunes. Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice, graduating with high honors, Nikisha James Prentice. Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, graduating summa cum laude, Ahmad Karim. Bachelor of Science in Psychology, graduating magna cum laude, Brittany Saunders. Associate of Arts in Psychology, Niala Pirangi, with high honors. Also graduating with high honors, Simran Sohan. Deja Wells, Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice. Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Tiffany McDowell. Graduating cum laude, Stefania Fasad. Dion Lewis. Whitney Griffith. Daniel Barcelo. Petal Friday. Graduating with honors, Stacia Charles. Certificate Criminal Justice, Emily Manwaring. Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice, Priya Rajlal. Graduating with honors, Rain Ramnath. Lesley-Ann Campbell. Davika Samaru. Graduating magna cum laude from the Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Care and Education, Saisha Rampasad. Tiona Alsop, graduating magna cum laude. Graduating cum laude, Linda Richardson. Also graduating cum laude, Leanne Lee. Ordella Harding Vialva. Certificate Program in Early Childhood Care and Education, Brittany Ramgulam. Janelle McConnell. Kaylan Sudama. Whitney Williams. Alana Lawrence. Alicia Lewis. Dominique St. Louis. Amira Narain. Sonia Ratan. Brianna Sicharan. Leanne Sicharan. Kizzy Mac Tanis, graduating from the Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Makeda Granger. Graduating cum laude, Anjani Baliram. Rihanna Samlal. Graduating cum laude, Verandonis Francois. Tia Gill. Ian Bob. Associate of Arts in Psychology, Annalise Burbal, graduating with honors. Michaela Cunningham. Shondell Edwards, graduating with honors. Diana Thomas, graduating with honors. Alicia Garcia, Bachelor of Social Work in Social Work. Janelle Guy. Renika Mengo. Amelia Smith. Associate of Applied Science in Social Work, Cassie St. John. Graduating with honors, Leslie Ann Singh. Celicia Caruth. Isha Garcia. Denica Goodridge. Jewel Pierre. Elisha Thompson. Kalisha Guppy. Graduating with honors, Monega Iris. Is. Denisha Jack, also graduating with honors. Associate of Arts in Psychology, Daniela Wright. School, thank you so much, Dr. Millett. School of Nursing, Health, and Medical Technologies. I would like to invite Dr. Dwarka to come forward. Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technology, graduating with high honors, Tresha Dobson. Associate of Applied Science in Environmental Health, graduating with high honors, Noel Robinson. Bachelor of Science in Medical Lab Technology, graduating summa cum laude, Sean Brown. Graduating magna cum laude from the Bachelor of Science in Radiography, Tamika Modest.
Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Technology, graduating magna cum laude, Rhonda Campbell. Chanel Haggard Rampersad, graduating cum laude. Nathania Lachman. Karina Marine. Graduating cum laude, Brittany Sipasad. Kimberly Haynes. Sashella Span, graduating cum laude. Associate of Applied Science and Medical Laboratory Technology, Jeline Alexander. Akeisha Edwards, graduating with high honors. Biana Lavend Lezama. Sadiqa Mohammed. Jessie Dionarine, graduating with honors. Graduating with high honors, Elizabeth Cooper. Aisha Rahman. Jamila Victor. Chantal Bavel. Karen Francette. Graduating with high honors, Vicky Harinarain. Graduating with high honors, Aisha Saban. Shelley Diosanka. Celine Charlo. Patricia Balbosa. Graduating with high honors, Ariel Buchun. Candice Simangal. Graduating with high honors, Amira Gafoor. Graduating with honors, Niara Bash. Graduating with honors, Laura Hossain. Graduating with honors, Anil Lakpa. Graduating with high honors, Amanda Hossain. Vishama Singh. Ariella Sukram. Jada Suku. Jenna Pittman. Dylan Singh. Narissa Sukdeo. Chanel Alves. Bachelor of Science in Radiography, Elijah Aird. Graduating cum laude, Naima Rahman. Rihanna Rampasad. Arti Mahadeo. Jada Hercules. Shavana Ramdeen. Erica Suknanan. Natanza Roberts. George Huggins. Graduating cum laude, Karina Rampasad. Graduating cum laude, Camille Chotkana. Graduating cum laude, Brandon Owen. Zoani Peters. Terry Singh, Nicholas George, Denicia Cooper, Megan Yuxi, graduating cum laude Christopher Maharaj, graduating cum laude Renee Sohan, graduating cum laude Nicolette Lalchan, graduating cum laude Lauren Haywood, graduating cum laude Travis Ali, Kerry Babulal, Shalana Maharaj, graduating cum laude Idris Samuel, Caleb Joseph, Mandy Samuel, Jameer Daniel, Aswad Edwards, graduating cum laude Alonzo Deschong, Kimberly Mohammed, Sheena Ali, certificate program in phlebotomy Moniqua McDonald Edwards, Aisha Abraham, Narozan Aziz, Jody Betoon, Shaquille Dansika, Javalia Duncan, Natifa Lau, Michelle Ray Straker, Bachelor of Science in General Nursing, graduating cum laude Shelley Sicharan, Tasha Thomas, graduating cum laude Sarita Rampasad, Shalise Williams, graduating cum laude Janine Defu Lezama, Michelle Hernandez Bastille, Mariah Thomas, Joanne Taylor, Carisha Bello, Shamel Woods, Safrana Safar, Melika Ford, Wendy Keller, Janicia Bostick, graduating cum laude Natalie Lewis, Aaliyah Peters, Jordana Leon, Beverly Smith, Isadora Sandiford Hade, Viverne Cropper, graduating magna cum laude Arifa Ali, graduating cum laude Sasha Ramcharita, Patricia Lohman, graduating cum laude Crystal Forestine, Tyrese Walcott, graduating cum laude Tanya Hill, Kishona John, Mary Marshall, Crystal Tudor, graduating cum laude Denicia Joseph Grant, Alana Sampson, Arlene Duncan Abraham, graduating cum laude Lucille Moses Gay, graduating cum laude Keandra Daniel, graduating cum laude Azaria James, Anissa Nicholas, Christine James, Gabrielle Toussaint, graduating magna cum laude Bhishma Birjar Singh, graduating magna cum laude Jane Frances Akpolo, Cindy Allen, Jeline Cadogan, graduating cum laude Miranda Short, Hazel Salvan, graduating cum laude Nikita Toby, graduating cum laude Racine Logan, graduating cum laude Akila James, Vanessa Marshall, graduating cum laude Tiana Jordan, Shaleon Lubin, Hannah Paris, graduating magna cum laude Precious Daniel, Charlene Mathura, Lindsay Ali, graduating cum laude Donielle Peters, Corinne Ramlogan, Mina Mungru, graduating cum laude Natasha Bernard London, Andrea Torres, and Ketchy Richardson, Anika Braithwaite, Joanne Graham, Afia Crossley, Devika Ramdial, graduating cum laude Kelly Christopher, graduating cum laude Sunaila Nandlal, Janaya Grant, Kristen Mark, Misha Royer, Jody Francis Hospitalis, Shakila Wilson, Simone Wilson, Janelle Alfonso, Lachelle Robinson, Sandy Popoli, Jalicia Figaro, graduating magna cum laude Cashel Xavier, Lucille McEwen, Jalan Messiah, Daniel Ramuta, Associate of Applied Science in Basic General Nursing, Associate of Applied Science in Basic General Nursing, Tricia De Freitas, graduating with high honors. Graduating with honors, Emily Joseph Lee. Neva Asivero Atwell. Pulmati Mohammed. Andrea George O'Brien. Graduating with honors, Namala Diopasad. Graduating with honors, Alyssa Mongru. Graduating with honors, Sasha Suchan. Graduating with honors, Rishma Ramsawak. Graduating with honors, Kezi Holder. Katashi Joseph. Reshalan Mohammed. Dana Chari. Sasha Matthew. Akia Alexander. Graduating with honors, Dalia Rosales. Graduating with honors, Alina Mohammed. Tamika Baird. Chevelle Charles. Keslian Pear. Nichelle Rogers. Graduating with honors, Keisha Antwine. Graduating with honors, Ravina Sida. Graduating with honors, Marsha Clement Atherton. Anika Rodney Bruce. Anna Maria Hope. Graduating with honors, Felicia Williams. Shania Roberts. Avril Francis. Graduating with honors, Associate of Applied Science in Basic General Nursing, Valine Murphy. Nicolene Saad Najim. Akia Briggs. Our academic awardees, Associate of Applied Science in Basic Psychiatric Nursing, Brittany Charles. Associate of Applied Science in Basic Psychiatric Nursing, Patrina George. Postgraduate Diploma in Health Visiting, graduating with great distinction, Nayoka Sankar Jagnanan. Graduating with great distinction, Veena Budai. Graduating with great distinction, Kamisha Krukshang. Nicole Darkyle David. Graduating with highest distinction, Andrea McLean. Graduating with highest distinction, Janaba Balbosa Marchan. Graduating with great distinction, Susanna Alsop. Graduating with highest distinction, Sally Ramlogan Dial. Postgraduate Diploma in Mental Health Visiting, graduating magna cum laude, Rohini Durham. Postgraduate Diploma in Mental Health Visiting and graduating with highest distinction, Corice Edwards. Graduating with great distinction, Nishani Maharaj. Graduating with great distinction, Gayleen Stewart. Graduating with great distinction, Rosanna Bonaldo. Graduating with great distinction, Dania Diaz. Graduating with great distinction, Sandy Kanhai. Graduating with great distinction, Suzanne Sanchez. Graduating with great distinction, Amril Bruce Patrick. Graduating with distinction, Alistair Thompson. Graduating with great distinction, Cindy Cruikshank George. Graduating with great distinction, Maureen Samaru Sukai. Graduating with great distinction, Donna Marie Joseph. Giselle Walters Danielle. Graduating with great distinction, Kezia Samuel. Graduating with highest distinction, Natasha Warren. Graduating with distinction, Ria Mohammed. Graduating with great distinction, Trisha Richardson. Graduating with distinction, Kellyanne Richardson. Graduating with great distinction, Janissa Richardson. Graduating with great distinction, Gertrude Lane Mills. Graduating with great distinction, Shellyanne Bailey York. Graduating with great distinction, Keisha Cyrus Felician. Graduating with highest distinction, Natasha Jennings. Graduating with great distinction, Adana Sandy. Postgraduate Diploma in Mental Health Visiting and graduating with distinction, Kendon Simmons.
Certificate, Nursing Assistant. The following graduates completed the Nursing Assistant program originally offered by the Ministry of Education in accordance with Cabinet's 2024 directive, transferring the Nursing Education Unit to COSTAATT. These students completed their clinical internship under the college's academic supervision. COSTAATT proudly recognizes their successful completion of all program requirements and commends them for their dedication to the nursing profession during this period of institutional transition. Ishaita Andrews. Robin Lincoln. Brittany Allen. Almaz Solomon. Jemiah Jordan Leopold. Anika Ned Byron. Kimberly Cumberbatch. Risa Curtin Agard. Nikisha Andrews. Chantal Perusa. Lindawi Barrell. Deirdre Noel. Janelle Fonrose Castle. Dawn Joseph. Ayana Maxime Mark. Rochella Paul Oliveri. Raquel Romani. Naisha Sadler. Michelle Perusa. Bridget Raymond. Nathaniel Buchun. Crystal Lisam. Pauline Salvary Sue. Denzel Goddard. Cameron Diaz. Rachel Furman. Ashley Bain. Beverly Mason Whitaker. Remanda Davis Thomas. Giselle Frederick. Chantal Matthews. Camarian Waldron. Amy Genevieve Paul. Renessa Robertson. Candice Blackman. Akila Duke Balkaran. Taneka Thompson. Sean Brown. Emily Allen. Alicia Darrell. Kia Grace Toussaint. Amanda Theodore. Amanda Diabro. Janelle Bipat Samuel. Nakisha Gill. Jose Edwards. Ayana Cross Job. Nia Taylor. Halima Looney. Tanisha Mohammed. Kia Green. Renee Charles. Carrie-Ann Mejias. Michaela Sulan. Ayana Jack. Raquel Richards. Shalana Bascom. Shalana Bobcom. Ria Maureen Marsh. Tamara Myers. Leanne Hamilton. Ria Straker Sandy. Adana Modest. Kathian Agard. Sherilyn Davis. Darcel Williams. Chrisan Cornwall. Chanel Edwards. Solange Hospitalis. Therese Guy. Danica Blaze. Antoinette Fleming. Cassie Safe Joseph. Helene Renales de Leon. Kenisha Udovic. Nikita Ramuta. Trudy Marcel Scott. Afisha Mohammed. Milka Hunt Lewis. Desiree Cabrales Cupido. Elizabeth Lalu Ali. Deborah Charles. Seema Suchet. Karine Bocage. Vashti John. Masha Sital Maraj. Kala Ramjit Singh. Andreas Sukram. Shanila Langley. Camila Passad. Abigail Tania Roberts. Keisha Taylor Nicholas. Advanced Diploma in Midwifery, Jessica Chrysostom. Sherry Khan. Lynette Paul Phillip. Faitonia Rahim. Adiola Wong Lead. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Health, Mona Lisa Buke. Thank you so much, Dr. Dwarika. That's it, right? School of Workforce Enhancement and Development. Associate of Applied Science in Computer-Aided Transcription Reporting, Candice Christopher, graduating with honors. Rachel Batiste. Rachel, go up. Juanita Curtis. Jody Emmanuel. Denisha Augustus. Raynell Alexis. Donique Gil Tania. Janique Joseph, graduating from the certificate program in Emergency Medical Technician. Adisha Lane. Samantha Liebert. Ferisha Roll. Chantal Hamid. Kersha Mitchell, graduating from the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology General, Javanda Gomez, graduating cum laude. Graduating from the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice, Makeda Richards. Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice with honors, Christian Clark. Bachelor of Science in Occupational Safety and Health, Sparkle Joseph. Bachelor of Science in Occupational Safety and Health, Stephanie Reese. Associate of Applied Science in Occupational Safety and Health, Akila Alexander. Associate of Arts in Psychology with honors, Kanu Sankara. Associate of Science in Mathematics, graduating with honors, Daniel Joseph. Associate of Arts in Psychology, Makila George. Certificate Program in Pharmacy Assisting, Salisha Dennison. Also in Pharmacy Assisting, Anushka Gulcharan. Bachelor's in Psychology, Shanika Mitchell. Thank you, Ms. Shilput. Ladies and gentlemen, the last graduate has just crossed the stage. Thank you for your attention and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much, Sophia, Andrea, and Kim. Graduates, to formally mark your transition from student to graduate, I now invite you to stand and now move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations to the class of 2025 and to all family members, friends, faculty, and supporters who are here today to share in your success. You may be seated. A long-standing tradition at COSTAATT is the reading of the Nurses' Pledge. I invite Ms. Jacinta Tobas, Chair of the Department of Nursing, to the podium to lead our newly minted nursing graduates and members of the nursing fraternity as they make or renew their pledges.
Good day, everyone. All previous protocols observed. I would like to invite all nursing personnel in the audience to stand so that we can say the Nurses' Pledge to our new graduates. Please repeat after me. You can raise your right hand. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to faithfully practice my profession of nursing. I will do all in my power to make and maintain the highest standards and practices of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my calling. I will assist the physician in his work and will devote myself in the welfare of my patients, of my family, and my community. I will consistently endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill wherever they may be and whenever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others and in safeguarding and promoting the health and happiness of mankind. Thank you. I say congratulations to every single graduate in the audience.
Thank you, Jacinta. Each year at the graduation ceremony, the COSTAATT Valedictorians Award are presented to the graduates who have attained the highest GPA at the associate degree and bachelor's degree level. Today, the 2025 Associate Degree Class Valedictorian Award is presented to Mercedes Mohammed, who earned a GPA of 3.976. Mercedes completed the Associate in Applied Science degree in graphic design. And the award for the 2025 Class Valedictorian for the bachelor's degree is presented to Zoe Ledu, who earned a GPA of 3.963. Zoe completed the Bachelor of Arts degree in Mass Communication. Of significance this year is the fact that both valedictorians hail from the Department of Digital Media and Communication. Congratulations to our valedictorians and to the faculty of the Ken Gordon School for their outstanding mentorship and dedication. I am sure you will agree that these achievements all deserve a special round of applause. I now ask our college registrar, Mrs. Rhonda Kambach, to stand center stage with me and to present the Associate Degree Valedictorians Award. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating our 2025 Associate Degree Class Valedictorian, Ms. Mercedes Mohammed.
All previous protocols observed. Good afternoon, everyone, and a special congratulations to my fellow graduates, class of 2025. Now, truth be told, when I was initially informed about the honor of being this year's Associate Degree Valedictorian and having to do a speech, I was a bit hesitant. Though I was happy, I knew this wouldn't be an easy task, simply because this moment is not only mine, but yours as well. You, the graduates, 800 plus, beautifully adorned in your academic regalia. So I wondered, how can I, one person, possibly represent all of you? How can one person deliver a speech that inspires everyone here today? But most importantly, how can one person write a speech that is worthy of you and all of your stories? Ah, now you see my predicament, right? Luckily, you have someone standing before you who loves a challenge. I promise to do my absolute best to deliver a speech not riddled with cliches nor recycled anecdotes of the past, but rather one fueled by passion and ignited by encouragement, and maybe even provide some relief to the ears of our beloved faculty who attend graduation every year. And on that note, let's take a moment to acknowledge our lecturers, shall we? Now, as we proceed from here, I would like to not remain a complete stranger. Yes, my name is Mercedes, and yes, I'm a graduate of the graphic design program. But like you, I am so much more. Like you, I have my many roles and responsibilities beyond academia. I am a loving daughter, a proud aunt, and an avid learner, so much so that for most of my life, I have been a student. Until a few years ago, I had dedicated my life to the pursuit of science and electrical engineering. And I know you may be curious about this. You may think, but wait, isn't she a graphics major? Now, usually, when I divulge this information, it's common for people to think that there's this huge disparity between both fields, engineering and art. Well, to me, it's not one or the other, but rather one and the same. To me, science is beautiful, innovation, remarkable, electricity, stunning. And despite the fact that I had pursued studies in an area that absolutely fascinated me, I knew there were fields that captivated me just as much. So I refused to limit myself to the study of just one discipline, because I think that is what makes us comfortable and afraid to venture beyond what we know. And trust me, the more you explore what this world has to offer, the more you realize how closely everything is connected, whether it's science and art, math and politics, or even you and me. Which brings me to my next point, us. We are so tightly intertwined with each other, more than you may care to admit. And I believe that every person you encounter in life will ultimately teach you a lesson. Now I know you're graduating. I understand that you've had your fill of lectures and lessons at this point, but still, I urge you, take a minute to reflect on your experiences here, especially those that you've shared with each other. How many group projects have you done? And how many people have you met during your time here, no matter how brief the encounter? Every course, every semester, time and again, we were forced to work together, to help one another, and to learn from each other, and not just academically. The beauty about attending an institution like COSTAATT is that it empowers each and every one of us with that sacred opportunity to further ourselves, regardless of age, race, ability, or our current circumstances. So this moment doesn't only signify the academic and technical knowledge you've learned, but all the worldly lessons you've learned along the way. And if this is our time together, our brief encounter in which I get to teach you something, let it be this. Greatness isn't a measure of success, but rather a reflection of character. It's in the way you treat each other, how you think, how you dedicate yourself to the roles and obligations thrust upon you. Greatness is not just what you can do for yourself, but what you can do for everyone else. Look around you. You're no longer just seated beside your colleagues or your friends. You're no longer just husbands, wives, single parents, teenagers, or retirees. You are now specialized individuals who possess a unique talent that can be used to shape our country, our home. We can all make each other's lives just a little bit better. Today, you have proven that you have the knowledge, you have the creativity, you have the ability, but let me ask you, do you have the love? Seriously, do you have the love? And I'm not just talking about the love for your family and friends. I mean the love for your fellow men. Do you have the love for your country, your home? Do you have that spark, that passion, that will, that fight to ensure that you do your part as a future professional in this country? Do you have the courage and the strength to represent those who now depend on you and cannot represent themselves? Well, I believe you do. And my faith is unwavering that when you transcend these walls today, you will do great things. And though I may remain a stranger, though I may be just one person, one is all it takes to make the biggest difference. So my dear fellow graduates, congratulations on all your achievements thus far, but we still have time. And I can't wait to see what you will do next. Thank you.
Mercedes, we wish you continued success. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Ms. Zoe Ledu, the 2025 class valedictorian for the highest performance at the bachelor's degree level. Unfortunately, Zoe could not be with us in person today. Ms. Clarinda Jack, Dean of the Ken Gordon School of Communication, Creative and Digital Media, will receive the award on her behalf.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Ms. Jack.
All previous protocols.
We now invite you to sit back and listen to Zoe's pre-recorded valedictory speech.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All previous protocols. Mass communication, at its core, in my opinion, is about storytelling. And one of my favorite aspects of storytelling is connection. How stories connect with an audience, how an audience connects with a story, and how people connect with other people through stories. Fellow graduates, if I asked you what your favorite assignment in your entire degree was, what would you say? Would you be able to pinpoint one? Or perhaps it wasn't your favorite, but what if I asked about your most memorable assignment? Personally, I've been blessed enough to have a few favorites. But my most memorable assignment was the final for an elective called Comparative Literature with the incomparable Mr. Christian Dial, which I took in my final semester. The assignment was to write an essay on one of two short films. And the film I chose was called Two Strangers Who Meet 5 Times, written and directed by Marcus Marcoux. It's an extraordinary 12-minute film that I believe everyone should see at least once in their life, and you can find it on YouTube. When asked what message he wanted audiences to take away from the film, Marcoux replied, and I quote, "I think it's the same message we are always trying to bottle as artists. At its core, we ask, what does it mean to be human?" End quote. For the record, I don't think there's one definitive answer to that question, and I think it's a question we should all be free to answer for ourselves. I wrote in my essay that Two Strangers Who Meet 5 Times is a story of human connection. It's a story of how we as people impact each other. And that's what I want to focus on in my speech today, while attempting to offer one possible answer for that question: what does it mean to be human? Over the past 4 years, I have been in class with so many of you who are juggling a full-time job with your studies and other responsibilities. Some are single parents, some work a full 8-hour day and then come home, make dinner while attending an online class, help the kids with their homework, put them to bed, and then settle down to work on assignments. I did a project once with a girl who was caring full-time for her elderly, ailing mother while doing her degree. I knew others who had health problems themselves or had other challenges they were dealing with. Against those odds, they still worked hard and got great grades and even excelled in their program of study. That is superhuman. I've also witnessed what true selflessness looks like from the people who so graciously allowed me and all my fellow graduates to stand on their shoulders and who poured so much of themselves into us every day, beginning with the first teachers we ever had, our parents. In my case, that was quite literal. When I was 6 years old, my parents decided, for various reasons, to take me out of mainstream school and homeschool me and my little sister. That entailed a great deal of sacrifice on their part. I was homeschooled for 10 years, for almost all of my primary and secondary education. My mom was my teacher, and although she and my dad faced lots of backlash at the time because of it, I now believe it was the best decision my parents ever made and the best gift they ever gave me. It was through homeschooling that I fell in love with learning, and my little mind began to flourish. Homeschooling gave me the freedom I needed to learn at my own pace and explore education without distraction or limitation. That decade of homeschooling ultimately shaped my future by providing an unshakable academic foundation on which I've been able to build a solid education. And for that, I want to thank my mom, who went above and beyond to make learning a joy for us. She will forever be my favorite teacher. Surprisingly enough, I found a similar environment here at COSTAATT. I found that same creative freedom, and that's mostly thanks to my incredible lecturers. Some I worked with only once, others I had the privilege of working with several times, and I've now been given the honor of a lifetime to stand here today and repay the debt of gratitude that I feel towards the team at the Ken Gordon School for what they have done for me as a student. And I'd just like to give special recognition to who I refer to as my magnificent seven, those who made the biggest impact on me: Mr. Coyote James, Mr. Roddy Batchesing, Miss Michelle Mitchell, Miss Charlene Jofield Lovell, and Mr. Christian Dial, alongside the unwavering support of two superwomen, Miss Clorinda Jack and Mrs. Sophia Edwards Knox, the Dean and Chair, respectively, of the Ken Gordon School. These educators not only teach students how to think outside the box, but they helped me shatter my self-constructed glass ceiling and unlock potential I didn't know I had. They fueled my passion, creativity, and drive, and they continued to make learning a joy. Teaching is a very selfless profession. They pour into others constantly without having much poured back into them. And we have no way of knowing what they go through behind the scenes. But I am endlessly thankful to them, and I hope that we can pour something back into them today as they look at the fruits of their labor crossing the stage and claiming our future. Graduation is a joyful occasion, a time of celebration, as it should be. But for some of us, there is a missing piece to this day. For some of us, this day is mingled, perhaps, with a faint shadow of grief. And I think it's important to acknowledge the voices we thought we would hear cheering the loudest as we crossed this stage, the beaming faces we thought we would look out and see, the people who we always thought would be here to celebrate with us, but are not. For me, that's my dad, who died 7 years ago. He got to see me begin my COSTAATT journey, and it's really hard that he's not here to see the end. I know some of you may be in a similar position, having lost a loved one at some point in this journey. And while their absence is perhaps more deeply felt on occasions like this, we honor their memory and legacy through our achievements, which we know would have made them exceptionally happy. Speaking of honoring legacies, I'd like to pay special tribute to Mr. Joel Nanton, the late chair of the Journalism and Media Department at the Ken Gordon School, and Dr. Gillian Paul, COSTAATT's former president, whom I had the immense privilege of meeting just once, and whom I personally took a great deal of inspiration from. They both left indelible impacts on countless people, even strangers like me. That said, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I also want to thank the entire faculty, our team of leaders, the Office of the Registrar, who I'm sure had their hands full leading up to today, the security guards, the custodians, the administrators, library services, student support services, the IT help desk, and all the other unsung heroes who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that we receive a high-quality education and experience. And most importantly, I give thanks to God, who is my strength and refuge and ever-present help, for making this all possible and for giving us the tenacity, skills, abilities, and individual gifts He has blessed each of us with so that we could succeed. COSTAATT is a community college. That's perhaps what I love most about this institution, the community I found here that embraced me. What makes COSTAATT COSTAATT are the people. In a sense, like the two strangers who meet 5 times, COSTAATT is also a story of human connection, connecting many strangers with many goals across many disciplines across 25 years. And as we celebrate our 25th anniversary this year, I hope that no matter how big COSTAATT gets, no matter how many new programs are added, I hope that this sense of community never changes, because to me, it is our greatest strength, especially in the times we currently live in and the times that are coming. To my fellow graduates, our future is forward, but I hope that we can look back at what we have achieved over the past few years and feel a profound sense of both accomplishment and gratitude for who we have become through this experience, and understand that our mind is the greatest tool we have as human beings. At the end of my essay on 2 strangers who meet 5 times, I attempted to give my own answer to Director Marcus Marco's question, what does it mean to be human? I believe the answer may lie in a poetic link within the last 2 meetings between the 2 strangers in the film, Alistair and Samir. Samir's last words to Alistair, the 4th time they meet, are, "Look after yourself." And Alistair's first words to Samir, the 5th and last time they meet, are, "My name's Alistair, and I'm going to look after you." To be human is to look after each other. To be human is also to be flawed, to be selfless, to fail, to succeed, to overcome, to hope, to suffer, to love, to lose, to grieve, and ultimately, to create meaning out of life. I believe most of us have learned or experienced many, if not all of these things while at COSTAATT, and will continue to do so as we move our future forward. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2025 and happy 25th anniversary, COSTAATT. Thank you for letting me be part of this story.
Congratulations, 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 COSTAATT. We made it. I like that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we congratulate our valedictorians on their outstanding achievements, we extend thanks to the faculty and staff of the Ken Gordon School of Communication, Creative and Digital Media for preparing our valedictorians for today's ceremony. Before I continue, I just wish to make one house announcement. PCH 3723, that's PCH 2723, PDY 8178, PDY 8178, PCS 1009, PCS 1009. Please remove your vehicles urgently. Now, graduates, we have come to a very special moment in this afternoon's ceremony and a well-established COSTAATT tradition, which is the COSTAATT Serenade. I don't know how we're going to do this with this competing noise next door, right? Pedro Lezama, COSTAATT alumnus, will perform a special rendition to honor you, the 2024 graduating class. Please extend a warm welcome to Pedro Lezama.
see it, then I can do it. If I can't believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. If I can spread my wings, I can
Thank you very much, Pedro. A beautiful tribute as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, COSTAATT newest graduates, the class of 2025. We celebrate you as you join over 23,000 COSTAATT graduates who have gone before you. Congratulations and best wishes once again. We've come to the end of this afternoon's proceedings. I invite Dr. Helen Williams-Cumberbatch, Vice President of Student Affairs, to move the vote of thanks and bring the evening's proceedings to a close. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the end of what has been a truly inspiring celebration, it is only fitting that we take a moment to say thank you. First, we thank God for life and for our being here today to celebrate with our graduates. We do not take this blessing for granted. To the members of the class of 2025, thank you for having chosen COSTAATT and for bringing your vibrancy and your passion to our campuses. It has been our privilege to walk alongside you, not just as staff and faculty, but as witnesses to your remarkable strength, resilience, and determination. We know that many of you would not have made it this far without the support of your immediate community. We therefore join you in acknowledging those who have encouraged and supported you throughout your journey, your family, friends, and sponsors. To the Honorable Minister of Tertiary Education and Skills Training, thank you for joining us today to celebrate with our graduates on this special occasion. We are indeed grateful for the support of the ministry. Mr. James Walker, our keynote speaker, thank you for your words of encouragement and inspiration to our graduating class. We look forward to our continued collaboration with you, maybe as a member of faculty. We extend thanks to our faculty and staff at all levels of the organization who have worked tirelessly alongside our graduates to make their COSTAATT experience a truly transformative one. The successful hosting of our annual graduation ceremony hinges on the collective efforts of many dedicated individuals who work tirelessly to execute this annual event. Please join me in thanking every member of staff, including our student staff, who contributed to the success of today's graduation ceremony. Our heartfelt thanks go out to you. Thank you also to the management and staff of the Center of Excellence and our many service providers. A special thank you to saxophonist Pedro Lezama, the COSTAATT Voice and Jazz Ensemble, and Ecstasy Steel Orchestra, our talented staff steel band, ably led by Nadine Gonzalez. Graduates, go forward fearlessly, letting passion be your compass and compassion your strength. Use your God-given talents, not just for personal success, but to serve others. Act responsibly, always considering the impact of your actions. Never lose your thirst for knowledge. Continue to live the COSTAATT mission, transforming your communities and our nation one graduate at a time. Congratulations, and may the coming years be fruitful. God bless you all. We are now at the end of our ceremony. I want to give a few brief announcements to guide you with respect to what happens next. Mr. Coyote James, our mace bearer, will come forward to receive the ceremonial mace from Dr. Nasim Coilas. He will be followed off stage by the officiating party, led by Dr. Coilas. All specially invited guests will then join the recession, followed by our graduates, members of faculty, and the rest of the audience, in that order. The marshals will guide the recessional. Once outside, you will then be able to join the graduates. Ushers will be waiting for you just outside the hall to lead you to the refreshment area. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare these 2025 graduation proceedings over. I now invite you to please stand. Please stand in honor of our new graduates as they exit the auditorium after the officiating party. Thank you all, and I wish you a safe journey home.